It's our favorite guest ever, and we've essentially destroyed his life. Tony Sano is the co-host of the new ABC hit I've Survived a Japanese Game Show. And here's the deal. He's been speaking in Japanese with Frank. And Frank aspires to be Tony to some degree. And then Mark and I have been sort of saying, look, your life is already over. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
Very, very nice. Could you prattle in Japanese with Frank?
いいんじゃないですか？ちょっとだけ。
僕の日本語はそんなに良くないんですよね。
まあじゃあ。
子供っぽい日本語ですね。
いやでもそれでもまあ。
Loosely translated, I believe Frank said, don't listen to a word that Mark and Sam had to say. So is that pretty much it?
That's what he said.
So here's the deal. It's kind of a show within a show within a show. We all think of Japanese game shows as being nutty.
Right.
You guys recruited some American people.
Yes.
Flew them to Japan, and then what?
And the antics ensue. We got, like you said, we got 10 regular Americans, a great cast of just all across America. You know, and they're over in Japan, they're living in a house together, they're competing in this ridiculous Japanese game show, they're going out and they get cultural rewards and punishments based on how they do in the game show. So they get to go out and, you know, deal with real Japanese people and real Japanese culture, and they have a great time, and it's just fun to watch.
So it's reality meets game show.
Yeah, I think it's something of like a real world Japan meets Survivor meets a wacky, crazy Japanese game show.
We're going to see a clip in a second. How crazy is the game show element?
Oh, the game show is nuts. I mean, I think you guys have seen some of the clips, but yeah, it's just like tonight we've got Big Baby Go Boom, which is going to be, this was as close as anyone got to getting hurt, so if that's a good reason to watch, everyone check it out. It's just crazy, man. It's a lot of fun.
Do you think there's a particular sensibility, because we hear of all these shows, we were talking about one where they're on a conveyor belt and they have to squeeze through a wall and all this stuff. What is it about these Japanese game shows?
What is it about these Japanese game shows? You know, it's just... maybe it's just a release for these guys, you know. The Japanese have a pretty regimented, fixed culture, and maybe it's just their place to get nuts, and the audience goes and gets nuts, just like, I don't know if you've seen, Frank, like Japanese baseball games, they all sing and get crazy.
It's a very much crowd-oriented sort of activity.
Yeah,
and these game shows have been going on forever. I mean, this is not just a made-up thing that just, you know, is happening this summer. It's been going on forever.
But conversely, why do the Americans seem to be getting into it just as much? So we must be equally nutty or repressed.
It's fun, you know. I mean, would you rather watch somebody try to be smarter than a fifth grader? I shouldn't say this.
The gauntlet has been laid.
Different network.
We're safe.
Before you get yourself in even more trouble, let me show you a clip from your show. I'm saving you. Here we go. Look.
Let's do it.
Only Andrew is so excited.
Here comes Kathy. She's looking dizzy. That's where she's choosing to crawl.
Baby's taking her first sips. Now she's onto the milk.
And either A, gonna throw up, or B, gonna throw up.
Next spinner, Kathy. Next spinner. Let's see that one more time.
They should be so proud.
Did any of the contestants like, what is this? Did they ever?
Yeah, but you know what? They were pretty cool about it. They, you know, they were into the money. $250,000 is a motivating factor.
It's a lot of yen.
It is a lot of yen indeed. And so that seemed to keep them pretty motivated, and they were just psyched up to do it. And they had a great attitude about it. They were cool.
Tony, helping to bridge the cultural divide. I Survived a Japanese Game Show, ABC tonight at 9 o'clock. Thanks for coming here.
We'll be watching.
Don't listen to anything that Mark and I said.
I won't do it.
Okay.
I won't.